Bottom line, the groundhog is feeling smug in his prediction of 6 more weeks of winter, as winter returns with a vengeance to the west and the Rockies. High winds, heavy snow, low snow levels, and blowing dust in the southern high plains are all on tap. At the end of this video, I'll grade out east-west and north-south trips for the next 7 days. I'm Dave Titley, co-founder of RV Weather, here with your road travel forecast for this week and the upcoming weekend. We're trying something new here, a no-hype, no-drama weather outlook focused on weather impacts for those on the road. Let us know in the comments if you like the format, find it useful, or you would like me to include something else. The RV weather impacts graphic shows travel impacts to RVers due to weather. Yellow is slight impacts, oranges are moderate to challenging impacts, and reds and purples indicate hazardous to treacherous conditions. We have a busy National Weather Service alerts map as of Monday evening. Flood watches and advisories along the California coast, winter storm warnings for the Siskiyou and Sierra Nevada mountains, winter weather advisories for much of the Northwest, Great Basin, and Rockies. High wind warnings extend from Montana to the Mexican border with blowing dust advisories across West Texas. Much of the Central Plains is under a red flag warning for high fire danger and strong winds. Winter storm watches stretch from Montana to Michigan with blizzard warnings for the Minnesota Arrowhead. The snow levels are low and the winds are fierce. Snow levels are below 500 feet in Washington and around 2,000 feet in the Sierra Nevada. Donner Pass could see 4 to 8 feet of snow by Thursday night. Wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles an hour will be common in Montana and along and east of I-25. For Tuesday, waves of low pressure move inland from the Pacific, bringing heavy snows to the Sierra and rains to the California coast. Snow moves across the Rockies. Low pressure over the northern plains rapidly strengthens, creating a large area of high winds over and east of the Rockies, with widespread wind gusts well in excess of 60 miles an hour. The storm also spreads rain, freezing rain, and snow across the northern states north of I-94 from Montana to Lake Superior. On Tuesday, I-5 across the Siskiyou Pass and the higher elevations of Oregon will be very challenging. All highways through the Rockies will be hard hit by snow and high winds. Expect all passes at elevation to be snow-covered. I-80 in Wyoming and the California Sierras will be highly restricted if not closed. I-70 and Lookout Pass on I-90 will deal with strong winds and snow, while I-25 Raton Pass and much of I-25 and I-40 in New Mexico will see high winds. Winds and some snow will also impact I-40 in Arizona and western New Mexico. By afternoon on Tuesday, strong winds will have spread across the Dakotas and Minnesota, then west of I-35 across the Texas Panhandle to El Paso. I-10 will see strong winds across New Mexico and far west Texas, west of the I-10, I-20 split, but it is the least bad choice for an east-west route tomorrow. Wednesday-Friday period starts off with rounds of more snow in the west and the Rockies, tapering off to just the Cascades and Sierra Nevada by Friday. Snow also spreads from the Dakotas across the northern Great Lakes and into upstate New York and New England on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday see snow across the northern and central plains, spreading into the upper Midwest and Michigan on Friday, and then again to upstate New York and New England. Expect rain showers developing across the Ohio Valley late Thursday. They may move into Pennsylvania, Maryland, and West Virginia on Friday. We'll need to watch for some thunderstorms in the Ohio Valley on Thursday, a few of which may become severe. Winds will be strongest on Wednesday across Southern California, Arizona, along and north of I-40, and much of Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and West Texas. By Thursday, the strong winds will diminish and shift east. Strongest winds will be along the I-25 corridor from Cheyenne to Las Cruces, but also across southeast North Dakota and much of South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. I-29, I-35, I-70, I-80, I-90, and I-94 will all be impacted. Winds lessen again on Friday, with the strongest winds remaining along the Raton Pass on I-25. Saturday should be the quietest weather and best travel day for this period. Some lingering mountain snows in the Cascades and Sierra, and also snow showers across interior New England are possible. Sunday and Monday promise to have active weather along both coasts, but with a quiet center. Wind, rain, and snow return to the northwest and northern California and the Sierras, while a possible snow event takes place north of I-70 in the northeast. As is usual, there's quite a bit of uncertainty regarding the exact solution in the Northeast, but Sunday and Monday may be difficult travel days from New England to Northern Virginia. The outlook for the final week of February and into early March shows a continuous vigorous weather pattern. Colder than normal temperatures across the Pacific Northwest and Northern California. Much of the remainder of the country, especially the central U.S., should see well above average temperatures. Snow is likely in the West, the Rockies, the Great Lakes states, and northern New England, while heavy rain is possible in the Pacific Northwest and also from the mid-Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley. Strong winds are possible from the northern Rockies through the Central Plains. Where's the great weather? For the most part, the Florida Peninsula, Texas, and southern Arizona offer the greatest shelter from this week's storms. However, on Tuesday, it will be nice in the east as far north as Pennsylvania. So in summary, winter is in full force, with winds and snow the next few days out west. I-10 is your best bet for east-west travel, but even then expect strong winds and blowing dust in West Texas and New Mexico. The northern plains, upper Midwest, and Northeast will see winter weather, and there's a chance of severe weather in the Ohio Valley on Thursday. Saturday is your best bet for good travel conditions, but anticipate more challenging travel in the Northeast and Northwest early next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click on the thumbs up button. Thank you and safe travels.